Brothers, welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. We last left off with the heroic Sir Corgi, dramatically increasing the size of our empire, once again trying to get to the size big enough to build the Kingdom of Lithuania. We currently have 8 of 14 counties required, and we do need another duchy along the way. But we did, at the end of the episode, secure an alliance with the High Chiefdom of Prussia that has not gone through yet, but it will. So we are going to start off the episode continuing our expansion. Who were you allied to? Yeah, I can't attack you. You're just too big. You are allied to the Chiefdom of Estonia, who's got 4,000 men, but you down here are not allied to anybody. So let's go ahead and declare war on you and raise our armies. Renewal of patronage. After 5 years, the funds I set aside for the patronage of my gardener has run out. I can now choose whether to renew my patronage for another 5 years or let her go. I could extend it for another 5 years at the cost of 50 gold, but honestly, I don't really need it at this point. We'll lose Immaculate Gardens, we'll lose a little bit of prestige gain, but we're starting to go low on money, and I do want to keep that tight to the vest, as once you start to lose money, things go bad. And we have some valiant people trying to stop us from conquering what is rightfully ours because I saw it and I wanted it. But we only have 3 months left before we capture this county, and once we do capture the county, the war will be over. We might even get some prisoners for a juicy ransom, which is very much what we want. Ooh, you formed a hybrid culture. That is not of interest to me at the moment. And once again, a dying effort. And there we go. So we did capture your prisoner and nephew. Oh, this is my nephew? Oh. You won't ransom him. Okay, well, we'll just end the war here. Enforce demands. I don't want to give you another county because I'm afraid you're going to go too strong. So let's find somebody else to give a county to. Somebody of our religion, preferably. My marshal, vassal, and champion. Let's give my steward, vassal, and champion. My vassal. And we just have a regular champion down here. So let's give you more. Let's give you a territory. Oh, do you like us? You do, but you want to see it on the council. No, we have our chieftain. So you can just sit in the background for right now. Oh, but look at that. A spot has opened up. Let's go ahead and reassign our steward. He's going to be a much better chancellor. Take our stewardship position. Let's give our marshal over here, who's got a pretty good stewardship. And then we can fit in our new champion, who is going to do a better job at that. So overall, pretty good kind of changes there. And we'll move onward. Our wife is once again pregnant. Let's go ahead and start investing, though, in our duchy. Let's build the palisades. That will give us another 100 levies and a little bit more archer damage for ourselves, as well as increasing the fort level. A lot of people are starting to raid us, and we can't do a ton about it because we are still rather weak. I am waiting for... Oh, we get another stewardship trait. Let's get centralization, increase the development in our capital. I'm waiting for this alliance to die out, and that's between you and who? That woman. Can I kill either of you? How hard would it be to murder you guys? Pretty hard. Not a good chance of doing that, but once this man dies, and he is 68, that alliance will dissolve and we'll be able to take over this. But for the time being, you know what we could do? Has this been raided recently? No, go back. It has been raided. Gosh. Could I raid you? You don't have a lot of people. Yeah, let's raid you. Let's be true Vikings and start raiding. And I have a daughter. No one's inheriting your trait. I wanted that calmly. Okay, well, the daughter is going to be great for finding an alliance. Let's go ahead and make sure that we can marry our spy master and really keep that inbred. You know, that's always nice. Or we could just get a new commander. Let's see about prowess. Who's the best person we can get? It's you. You're a big man. You're strong, but I like this guy down here, who's a giant. But he probably won't live long enough to impregnate my child, so we'll bring you into our court. This will be a matrilineal marriage. Oh no! We have the smallpox. This gives a minus to diplomacy, stewardship, learning, prowess, fertility. It's a critical health penalty, dread loss, natural dread, and attraction pinion. Send for a physician now. Whatever that person costs, we are going to pay it. You are terrible. You're kind of mystic, which might help. Let's get the mystic in here. We will lose a bit of piety. Do no more than is necessary. Excellent work. Reduced symptoms. Thank you so much. Huge boost for our, so we're not going to be quite dead yet. And we bring our 15 gold from raiding back, which is not a lot, but it is more than what we started with. We've lost the trait smallpox. Oh, blessed be the fruit. We survive another day. Well, here's an interesting scheme. We can murder the High Chieftain of Estonia. We have a 95% chance. Let's go ahead and do that so we can break up this alliance a little bit quicker and grab a little bit more territory for ourselves. As he is 68, he has a lot of children. So this entire Estonian empire is going to absolutely dissolve into chaos, which is where we will thrive. Oh, and great news. I didn't even see this. We captured, when we were raiding, this ruler's sister, which will give us 100 gold. Oh, that's so juicy. We love the gold. Alright, we did experience a small crash there, but I was able to get everything back up to where we were. I did ransom out a few more prisoners. I did also recruit a few more champions, so now we have a very strong force of 10 champions, and we did finally end our truce with this man so we can once again attack him. You haven't gained any big allies. No, you have not. So let's go ahead and grab the... Oh, that cost prestige. Didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. We can still do it. And we'll raise our armies and go finish off this last man over here, further strengthening our hold on the Baltic Union. Oh, we get another commander. Delightful. Oh, gout-ridden. Time for treatment. The time has come to treat your gout. If I may be so bold, I would like to recommend an alternative treatment, but the choice is yours. Yes, do more than what is necessary. Oh, it worsened. We could put him to jail, but... darn it. Okay, so that might kill us. That's a little bit unfortunate. But at least we'll get this territory as a small prize. Tell me about you. You could be a commander too. Oh, darn it. My scheme was exposed. So now I don't have a chance of doing it. I can't murder this man anymore. That's fine. He's still very old. And we still will get this county. So we have that going for us. Are you coming to challenge me, good sir? Bring your armies in. Yes, blood for the blood god. And there we go, 100%. Let's go ahead and finish down the siege if he'll let us, because we'll get a little bit more gold and potentially some prestige as well. He'll probably end this before we get the chance to, but we could always be able to sneak it through. Oh, darn it. Our acquaintance died, our chancellor. We don't have any more strong vassals we need to appease, so let's go ahead and put you... You're 24. How strong are you? You have 3 diplomacy. Darn it. Okay, so we'll put you in there. And the war is over. I've captured this man. Let's see if we can ransom him real quick. He will accept that. Give me the gold. Wonderful. And enforce demands. Now, my poor nephew over here, who lost the one county I gave him, I'm going to actually give him another county over here. And can we get you married? Why are you not married? We could have him marry my sister, but that's a little too close. I want you to get married. I don't really have anyone for you to marry, so we'll ignore that for now. And then, while we're on the subject of family... Who's this man? My champion? Don't bother me with such nonsense. While we're on the subject of family, let's take our son. I think we have... He's not getting educated. Oh, the person died. I didn't even realize. Perfect news, though. We have a champion who will educate him. And let's check out our spare. Oh, your diplomacy and learning. Off to the dungeons with you. Now, one thing that is missing from our Terror of the Sea Baltic expedition is the fact that we can't actually raid over water yet. We don't have the culture that will allow this. Now, one thing that does is the Norse. Now, we could wait to get a bunch of prestige to reform our culture, or we could just capture a Norse county and then get their coastal warriors, which will allow us to recruit a bunch of fun men-at-arms and be able to raid along the shore. So let's go ahead and do that and fight this man who only has 220 troops. Now, he does have a large ally, but his ally only has 1,000 himself, and we'll be able to get on this island of Gotland before he'll be able to stop us. So let's go ahead and capture this county. We'll have to use a little prestige to do it and quickly move our way over into the Jarl. And we have landed and engaged his armies in holy war. quickly dispatching him. Now, here comes his ally, but you get a debuff from landing right away, so what is already an easy battle is going to be even easier, especially because he doesn't actually have a commander, so we'll quickly be able to knock this man out of the fight as well. They have really nowhere to go, so they'll have to take to the seas and come back, and we're just free to siege this down. It will take 10 months, but a worthy 10 months it will be. And there we go. We have captured our enemy, so we'll enforce demands. Now, it will take us a little bit of time to force the hybrid culture, but what we need to be able to do that is our steward, who is still working on converting the culture of this territory over here. We'll need him to promote, cultural acceptance, but we'll get that done in a little bit. In the meantime, our alliance, or our truce with you has ended, so let's go ahead and get your land as well. Oh, and then we do need to give away the County of Gotland, which we cannot hold ourselves. Let's give it to... Do we need anybody? Could use someone. Yes, let's give it to you. You got good diplomacy. We need someone with good diplomacy. And I don't think you're a vassal. No, you're not. So your opinion of getting fired does not matter to me. I'll get a better vassal, someone better to do that job. Let's raise our troops and go to war once more. And a quick war that was. We captured her right away. Let's enforce our demands. Who did we give this to? You like us. Let's give you another title. Let's demand your conversion. Use a hook. Disband our troops. And wonderful. You are converted, so we can now give you another title, and that will work out very nicely for us. So, in other news, I had pinned a character up here, and this man, just to see when he would die, and he has finally died, so we can unpin him. Hide this, and now we can go to war with you because you don't have any allies. So let's quickly do this. We actually have claims, but that will take prestige to do, so we'll just do the piety, the little conquest, and grab this before the Prussians can, who are our allies. And we need this county to form the Kingdom of Lithuania. And we have won this battle, so let's enforce our demands here, kicking this man out of our way once and for all. And let's... How big are you? I don't want you to get too big. You have 300 troops. That's not honestly that big. You only have one person, though. Let's grant this to somebody else. Our guest. Do you have any claims? No, but you're a decent warrior. Let's, no. We could just give it to you, though. Yeah, let's just go ahead and give it to him. You'll do fine. And with so many of our troops ready to rumble, let's go ahead and raid the Estonians up here. They have a lot of unraided cities because they do have 2,000 troops. But we have 3,200 of a very good quality, so we'll just be able to raid this. He is going to be hostile to us, but let's see how much gold we can get out of this. This first county won't probably give us a ton. It'll give us 3 gold, but the next one, this will give us 20 because it hasn't been raided in so long. Just because the father of the man who's now in charge was so powerful, nobody would mess with him. And now is a great opportunity for us to get 4 of these counties. We have 15 over here and 19 down here. Now, unfortunately, he's entered into a war, so we can't get this last county, but we are going to enter in with 38 gold, which is going to work out really good for us. And we get a great decision. Hold Grand Sacrifice. Ooh, tell me about this. It will require 200 prestige, which is basically all of our prestige. But we can sacrifice people, gaining or losing opinion. This will basically give us piety, which we have so much of. I'm actually not going to do a blot. And we can ransom. We did capture this man's wife, so let's go ahead and accept the gold there. And instead, invest in our economy, which I do believe we're still pretty far off of that. But we can invest down here and here. Both of these places will be good for us to increase. So let's go ahead. Let's get our prestige up a little bit as much as possible. Invest in that early and often. A good Vildalist. I am known as a deeply pious man. Surely my devotion to whatever that word is should be good for something in my life. Let's see. My dedication should be shouted from the towers. We lose piety, but we gain prestige. We lose piety, but gain gold. Or we become a pious liege. Let's get the prestige. That's exactly what I've been looking for. And no, we don't want to hold the sacrifice. I don't really care about that right now. I'm just trying to disband my raiders. I did some raiding down here, so I can do something a little bit cheeky. So right now, if we go to the Kingdom of Lithuania, we have 10 of 14. Most of the land falls in Prussia, a little bit falls in Moldavia, but Moldavia is very strong and has a lot of people. However, if we go to this, we'll notice that there's a small county right here that we need, that is independently controlled by this person. So let's declare war for that, which will require 75 prestige, and raise our troops. I think we can honestly just walk over there. Let's raise them right here and get control of that county so we can get ever closer to our goal of getting the kingdom. And our steward has finally completed the task of converting the culture here, which is going to be great. Now, I would really love to increase the development, but what I'm going to do right now is increase the cultural acceptance of the Norse so we can get that seafaring ability so we can really start to raid. So an unfortunate development, Prussia is already on this, so they have a 94% war score. If we try and siege down this place, which they've already sieged down, they're going to become aggressive to us. They have 7,600 troops, so we have to abandon this quest. Unfortunately, it's all for naught. Oh no! In a shocking turn of events, Prussia has become Lithuania. So we've lost that opportunity to form that kingdom. But all is not lost. We still have the opportunity to form the Kingdom of Estonia. We have 3 of the 4 counties that we need for this. So how big are you? You have some alliances, but we have our ally. So in fact, what I'm going to do is just declare war on you for this. And this will give us enough to make the title of the Kingdom of Estonia. So let's go ahead and call our ally into war. And we want the king to come in. This will cost us 350 prestige, but it is going to be worth it. We'll get something out of this alliance. We'll go into negative prestige from this, but we couldn't do this alone, so let's do it with him. We will go into this alone, but hopefully our buddy will come in. But yeah, it takes a lot more to call in a king to war than it does just a duke. So he is going to, he says he's going to join our worthless war. Okay, that's hurtful. All right, means a lot to me. And wonderful, we took his son, bringing us to 100% war score. We will enforce demands, grab all of this. We are very much in the hole in terms of overall strength, but now what we can do is we go to this county, the High Duchy. We can create, we need a duchy. What? Can we take this? We can't usurp that. Can we take this? We can create this. So let's create this. That'll give us 300 prestige. And then we should be able to form the Kingdom of Estonia. Ahaha! The Estonian court. As king, you have new duties and responsibilities. You will now be expected to regularly hold court, solving the disputes of the realm, and letting your courtiers take part in your daily routines. King Atavis of Gotland is looking pretty sternly at me in a direct, almost lecturing way. Perhaps there is also some surprise in his eyes. He starts to unfold a beautiful banner bearing the emblem of House Videns. One of the ways in which the world will now judge your rule is how you adorn and care for your royal court. I have taken the liberty to have this made as a gift to mark the beginnings of your new royal tenure. Let them see their new king. So this is part of the royal court DLC, and part of this is court artifacts. So we have 2 things to display, which is our banner, which will give us dread, gain, and knight effectiveness. I like the knight effectiveness. And then let's go ahead and put this over here. This will give us the 2 knights in advantage in planes. That's huge for us. Now, with this being a mighty king, that means our realm won't divide if we have children that hold, like we hold multiple duchies and things like that. The realm won't divide. The realm will divide under the banner of the Kingdom of Estonia. That gives us a lot of power projection. We still don't have... Tell me about this child. She's scarred. Ew, gross. Are you married to anybody? Did we get an alliance from this? Or was this just somebody I married? Get out of here! I'm big now. Well, wait, really? Yeah, we'll break the betrothal. We need a better person. Let this tick for a day. Surely someone wants to marry a king. A future king? There we go. Oh, you're actually still pretty good. Oh, and that was... I understand. That was a mistake. That's who we were allied to with you. That's a good one. Never mind. Forget that. Yes, I'm sorry I upset you. Let's actually sway you so you like us a little bit better, maybe. And now we have this new icon down here, the Royal Court. So let's click on this. We can finally hold court. It will cost us 50 prestige. Gesture for the first person to come in. My friend Chief Chiton folds his hand firmly before stepping forth. My friend, I seek your aid in combating the issue of levies not being restored at an acceptable pace and grand. No. I can give him gold, which will give him opinion. He'll gain 10 opinion of me. I'll give him some advice, which will give him some stewardship. And he'll gain a advising liege. Will I get that? No, I don't care. Yeah, let's just do that. An unusual case has reached my court. 2 women claimed that a baby boy is theirs. None of the villagers can stand as witness, saying if the child appeared out of thin air, no one knew the woman was expecting or adopting nothing. Who are you? That's my sister. Or my chancellor. So I could get opinion with my chancellor. Do you hold any lands? You do. I could raise the boy as my own. A Herculean boy. That would actually be pretty good. That'd be really good. We'd have to get rid of our other son. But imagine this boy. But no, we have the alliance with the Lithuanians. So we will give it to we'll make our chieftain happy. A woman who approaches my throne is clearly a commoner. My lord, she begins, I represent a local community of Valmiria. Yada yada yada. Oh, someone's digging up graves. I can imprison this woman who is a wanderer. We can arrest the grave robber who is my court physician. You've done nothing but give me gout. You've worsened my gout. Twice. Goodbye. My business here is done. I also need another court physician. I think we have somebody, though. Average? Average is good. And now that we're kind of rich... Oh, we need a court tutor. Excellent. Yes. We need an antiquarian. Everyone's poor. So we'll not spend money on that. And let the gold start to roll in. We are getting raided, and I'd love to put a stop to that. Especially because that's one of my counties, and I don't like that. So let's raise our armies in defiance, start marching in right away, and stop this from potentially going through, or at least stop him from running away from us and stealing our gold. I might gain a stewardship trait by working on this road. I could give my... Yeah, let's do that. I have really good stewardship, so we should very much be able to improve a road. There we go. We got our 3 gold back. Totally worth. Looking at converting our culture, this would take 80. We only have 10%. I'm actually going to stop wasting time there. I'm just going to develop my county capital. There's a lot more positive things we can get from doing that. My son comes of age. He is a tough soldier. Oh, you really suck. Oh, you suck so much, but at least you get the forder trait. That'll be helpful. Hopefully you two can have at least a comely child. And betrothed can marry. Absolutely, I do want that. Okay, what did go through regardless. Does anyone want to be my vassal? I can ransom this person. 25 gold, absolutely. Oh, and I could have a lot more champions. That's nice. Is there any prisoners I can recruit? Any men? Let's negotiate your release. Demand conversion. And that's all we really need. Yep. Now you're a commander. You have 9. You have 8. That's not a good commander. Looking for people who have 10. I guess you'll do. You're young. Let's demand your conversion and recruit. And you're one-legged. Oh, buddy. But you are a bastard founder. May not inherit titles. Okay. Let's negotiate your release as well. Get a few more commanders in. And that is where we are going to end today's episode, ascending to a mighty, mighty king, gout-ridden, of course. But we do have a son who sucks. I wish I had adopted that one child. Could have thrown this guy in jail. Oh well, lessons learned. But as we start to wrap things up, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you've made this far in the episode. If you have made this far in the episode, hey, give it a thumbs up. It really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put up videos every day. But boys, I will see you in the next one.